We will be talking to the umpires tomorrow afternoon. We've got a meeting with them tomorrow afternoon over issues from the Brisbane game, and they will take in consideration this last game. It's not a matter of whipping umpires. That is the last thing we intend to do, because we know how difficult it is. It's the interpretation from week to week, or last year to this year, that we just need to, and we know there's a new broom gone through, so therefore I think it'd be fair to say we all praise the difference between Tiggy Touchwood to letting the game go. But what we're now increasingly frustrated with is the consistency on a week-to-week and umpire-to-umpire interpretation. It is a difficult game to umpire, but it's no more or no less difficult than Union, in particular, who have an outstanding system. It's a system that I would love to think that it won't happen probably soon, but it's something I've advocated now for years, is that the respect shown between the players and the referee at Union and Gridiron, and we'll put that aside given it's basically an American game, but there's a massive amount of respect for the decision. And Union can be very bewildering in some of the rules, as coaches can't quite pick up what they're doing. But it's numbers, it's not names, not nicknames. It's not, I forget that name, I'll call him his surname, or I'll get his surname because it's a nickname. It's very much done on a basis that is highly professional. Yes, sir, I need to talk to you and the captain about this, or the captain and that player. And what it does, it builds a fantastic respect, because you know the rule is there, and you know the umpire has administered, or the referee has administered that particular rule. And as a consequence, it's discussed. So therefore you are aware of the things that worry me, and I'll say a couple of things that took place is, don't be a clever, get on with the game. That's to our captain, who questioned a decision. You should have got to the contest. We don't need to know that. We don't need those remarks. If we're going to build respect, and we're going to build, and quite frankly, in the past, I've allowed the AFL or the umpires department to have umpires come on training camps, and it's been an absolute great insight for the player group to understand that there's a job to be done by both the player and the referee or umpire, and it built up a great respect in that period. So I'm all for it. I just think that we have to have a greater understanding of the demands of the umpires, but also that players basically just want to know an answer, and they needed to be treated respectfully back. It could improve. There are certain umpires that will always get respect, and there's others that are building that respect, and there's others that don't get it. And I think it's so important that we do respect. We've first and foremost, we must respect from a very early age whatever umpires say is right on that occasion, because that's what they've thought it was. Very few are going to go against their own beliefs, but it's got to be two-way. And if you build up a two-way relationship, it's far better than a one-way one. Let's face it. And when you've got that, the game improves, and we have a better understanding. So yes, the question is, whoever asked the question, yes, I am meeting on Rob Wiley and myself will meet with Hayden Kennedy tomorrow afternoon, and it'll just see if we can iron out a few of the problems that we see.